Hi, I'm Julie Burrall, and I'm here with Kim Myungwan, 9 Professional. I was lucky enough to actually have him as a teacher for a while back in California. Unfortunately, he moved back to Korea, so I haven't been able to have him as a teacher for a little while, but um, he's been doing a lot of really exciting things, including working in a program that helps lengthen attention spans for autistic kids. So he teaches them Go. And then through Go, he's able to work on attention spans for people who have a lot of trouble focusing. And so that's really awesome. Anyway, I'm really excited to host today with him, and he'll tell you a little bit about the game.
Oh, thank you. You know that. I did not, you know that. Okay. So yeah, I'm teaching in Korea now, including people with autism. And this is very exciting that I could still do the live broadcasting. And yeah, this game will be very exciting too. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the game, right? Yeah, this game is one of the very recent games.
And so go ahead and get started. I'm sorry, I think my internet was cutting out just a little bit. I hope that it's back smooth now. I'm sorry to the viewers if it's choppy. Hopefully it'll clear up a little bit.
Okay. So this game is second Sopal Kosanove. And the final game of the fifth game of the best of 5 match. Black player is Park Junghwan. He used to be number 1 in Korea and maybe number 1 in the world at some time. But right now he's number 2 because number 1 player is Shin Jinseo, whom many people said is very close or the most close to AI. So it has really the high quality game, number 1 and number 2 in Korea. I think Shin Jinseo is number 1 in the world right now, based on the rating. So yeah, we're gonna review this game. Yeah, and then this game was interesting, even more interesting because Park Junghwan was somewhat far behind from Shin Jinseo. He lost 7 games in a row in some event game, early this year, and then he lost a lot, but it seems like he came back. So he won this game, the first match of this series. He lost second and third, and then he won the fourth. So yeah, every game was very exciting watching this game, wondering if he can really win and come back. And then another reason is that this game, they played better than Bruce Part move. I mean, these days it's very difficult to do that. But this is what happens. If you play the blues part, Julie, you know the blues part, right? No? Okay, so the okay, so blues part is the best move that AI shows. So this became just a go term. No, the best move? No, there's no best move. The best move is the blues part. Yeah, because the AI.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they mark as blues part, but every AI mark as blues part. Yeah, like blue color, and that's the best move with a the winning percentage. So it's very difficult to play better move than the blues part, right? But they did, some for at least a couple of moves. So by the quality of this game itself, that is also very interesting. Okay, do you follow the recent games, Julie?
Yeah, so apparently this is something that professionals sort of picked up from AI. It was very popular for AI to just jump into the corner.
Yes, right. Right. So yeah, if you're not familiar with this move, I mean, it's very weird. But recently, yeah, they play this one very often. Yeah, this is the best move by AI. Okay, so by the way, I'm going to talk a lot about AI. Yeah, because AI can tell you the answer. Right. So I use the AI to analyze this game. But also, you should know that sometimes, those professionals, the top players, don't really follow AI all the time because they have their own style, and then the reading or the winning percentage that AI gives doesn't really exactly match your winning possibility or the likelihood that you're going to follow, right? Because your reading is not perfect. So
Right.
yeah, you can see, so it's very normal. Then both of the taking 3-3 happens not only one time, 2 times, maybe 3 times. I'm not so sure about the 4 times. I don't think so, but 3 times will be even normal. Okay, so right now, it's the best move probably is not responding to this move. Maybe something like this. A.
So it's no longer popular to Hane on the bottom anymore. People don't do that. They just leave it.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Oh, you know this one too, right? Yeah. You can. Oh, that is also possible right now. You can play here and then block. Yeah, it's important to harness this one first and then block. Or sometimes you can cut. Yeah, this one is also joseki. But right now, this is not so good for black because the ladder doesn't work.
Right, with the 3 white stones.
Right, and then there's you can't really do any ladder breaker or helper. So I mean, still this one is joseki, but in this case, the potential in the upper side is limited because of this one. So I think this is not so good. If this is black, then it might be good. Right? So if this one is black, let's say if this is white, then yeah, this means this looks much better for black. Yeah, let me for today's game, yeah, there are many lessons. Let me talk a little bit about the joseki. The AI changed or AI created, or mostly created, not changed. I mean, so yeah, and then also black can play something like this. I mean, who knows which one would be.
That would be what I would be worried about earlier in just leaving when white just left and decided to go into the corner again, leaving those three stones. That would be something I was worried about at the time. I would think it would be more normal, especially at my level, to do an extension on that side first.
Right. Yeah. That's very much understandable, right?
Yeah.
So I worry too, actually. So when I first did this kind of variation, it seems like if you play something like this, there's reason why you want to play at A. So if you play this one first, then white has very good sequence to make this move not so efficient. So you can play here, Hane, first, and make this attachment. Yeah. And then if you play this one, as I showed, so you can play something like this, but if you just follow the normal joseki like this, maybe this one is not as good as playing somewhere else. So yeah, if black plays,
black's position is very low.
yeah, right. Or probably at least it should be one line higher like this. Yeah, especially like after this.
Right. Very flat.
Yeah, right. Or I can even play something like this. Something like this one too.
Oh yeah,
Very
all of a
flat.
sudden there's a lot of influence, and black just has a little bit of territory, but not,
Right.
not even very much.
So yeah, that's why you don't really have to play right away.
I guess it can be okay to leave it there. It just makes me.
Oh, right. Yeah. So yeah, I can just wait and then response after black play. Depends on where black plays. Okay, so even though A or B might be the blue spot, the best move, but what he played is different. He just responded as C, which make it much more comfortable, right? This one. Because if you don't play there, there's cutting point left. What's cutting point left? Which you don't really have to worry about. I mean, let's say play something like this. Yeah, since this one is center, so this fight is actually good for black.
Right, and maybe that wouldn't be good because of the white stone in the upper left corner.
It doesn't really. I mean, even this one is black. Oh no! Wait a minute. Even this, there's one more stone like this. So yeah, sometimes even this one, black is good. So this crosscut itself is good fight for black. So yeah, I mean, you feel not very comfortable in this situation with black, I guess, right? I was uncomfortable leaving this cross-cutting point too. But yeah, what can I say? That's what AI said. This is good for black. So yeah, that's very difficult to see as a human. But yeah, it's fine. But still, black player, Park Junghwan, just responded here, and yeah, there are couple of reasons. So this move and the best move, the blue spot, the difference might be only 0.2%, something somewhere around there. So it's almost meaningless, for human. And he's more comfortable. Right. And he's more comfortable to follow this variation than the other variation. So yeah, because he doesn't know all the variation the AI shows, then he can just follow. If there's like a small difference, whatever he's comfortable with.
Right.
So
yeah, I would think of the things that's easier also for anyone learning from a human professional, because they can explain why a move is good for them to play versus just this is the best move, but no way for a regular follow up with it.
Right. So as a human amateur player, actually I recommend this variation. Yeah. Julie, for you too.
I like this.
Yeah. Okay, so quick explanation why this 3-3 used to be a very weird move, but right now it's okay. It's because right now you don't really have to play this one. I mean, before this is Joseki, right? So for example, so a lot of you, like as amateur players, who don't really follow like recent AI games, you are familiar with this variation, this Joseki, right? But this is not Joseki anymore. You don't see this one at all.
No, they don't. Right. The Hane at the bottom, they don't do that.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Julie, you know that. So this hane is basic chains. In fact, very basic chains. You can just play here. Done. Then just leave it. If you can just play here. So the outside is still pretty solid and strong, but not that much, right? When you make compared to this exchange. So without that exchange, now I can play later. I can play this one, just make this exchange, and if I play something like this, you can even attack the whole group. So it's not so much big influence. So
Right.
that's why.
I think that comes with the change in another thing from AI is peeping. You know, before the proverb was something like don't, what was it? It was like don't peep if you can cut, or don't peep before you can cut. And now it's very much like peeping is
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, this
very
peep,
popular. Like
right, especially.
Another trend.
Right. Because you can see that's very small difference. If you gain a little bit, if your stone is a little bit more efficient than your opponent's stone, that can probably give more or better winning percentage than human probably would think. So if you can make this exchange, yeah, that's actually a good one for white. Okay, so let's go back. So white black played this variation. White can play the next move. White can play A or B. Now, both of them are almost the same. You can. So yeah, Julie, what do you think? Where do you want to play, A or B?
I think I might play B.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, he played B, right?
Just
So
because I would want to do something that extends from those 3 stones.
yeah, you still worry about the
Because
system, right? Okay, so after this, A or B?
I would think B, because sorry, am I cutting out?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, B. Right, yeah, this one was the answer. And if you play A, then probably because of this invasion. So yeah, it looks like this one is better because based on the previous principle, right? It's low and high, so it looks very nice, right? Nice to look at the shape too. And then if it's like low, then it seems like it's a little bit too flat, but I guess this is more practical. And you don't really have to play by the shape. So yeah, because it prevent the invasion. Okay, so anyway, so black played here. Yeah, which is also very good move. Oh, I'm sorry, because of the sun. Okay. I'm sorry, why can't get the corner? Oh, by the way, do you know this one? A or B? Hello?
Sorry, it cut out just a little bit again.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know this one?
Okay, yes. This looks normal.
Okay. So yeah,
But
throughout
actually,
the review, let me ask you some questions. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't tell you my teaching style. So when I review the professionals game, and I'm going to ask to my students to make it as if he or she is playing the game. So you can see you can learn better. So yeah, A or B, which one?
B.
B, yeah, that's right. Oh, let me tell you some interesting story of this one. So Jochikun sensei, right? Jochikun, yeah, he said once he said, oh, when I was in the top of my my career, I played this move, right? Instead of connecting. And because if I connect, then there's some odds, especially with white stone here, I can block this one, and then I have nothing left, like this way. Yeah, right, like this one, right? So yeah, that's why I played this move, thinking that this one is better than connecting, right? And then, but no one followed me, no, like literally, like no one played like this one. Yeah, because there's actually no cutting point here, which is not a big threat. But anyway, so no one followed. So I thought, oh, I'm probably dumb, to play like this. So I just came back to connecting. Then after that, I just connected. But the AI played. No, there's no this move right now. You are not going to play. You are not going to say A. It's 100% B. And because AI played here, everyone played this one. So yeah, he's kind of emphasizing, the credit the AI gives to human, and then he kind of said, oh, he was actually pioneer to play this move, but no one believed him. So yeah, because
that it was cool.
yeah, right, yeah, isn't it? Right. So actually, right now it becomes more serious, right? Because the lower side, black is very solid and strong. So
Right.
it's good, right reason, I think, to not like this variation because of this isolated white stones.
So this is why white doesn't want to jump into the corner at all.
No. Okay, so actually I spent too much time in the beginning, so let me do a little bit faster. Okay.
Sorry, I think it cut out again. I was saying that's why white wouldn't want to jump into the corner. Oh, there's a double.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so but let me tell you a little bit about this variation because this one is also very interesting. So I learned this one from this game too. I didn't know that before. Oh, actually, I didn't follow listen pro games many times. So if yeah, A or B would be common. Black played neither. So this one would be actually very common. Would be common before, and I think this is no. Actually, this one is good for black. That's what I learned. This is good for black because after this, let's say even black white responded here. These are all center, and this one is center, so it's very easy to invade on the lower side, right? So right now it is too close, so I will just learn that this one is good for black, but AI shows it's not. It's not actually. Let's say just right now. Because if next move, if black play like this one, what do you think, Julie? Why is that? Why this one? This one looks pretty good for black so far, right? But because of the next move, it's not that good. Which move? Let me give you a hint. The clamp. The name of the move is the clamp. Is it clamp?
It cut out. Not in.
Oh, okay. Which move will be the clamp?
Oh, okay. So P6.
Oh, actually, yeah. You said this one, right?
That is a clamp. Yes.
Oh, it's interesting, because my coordinate is Chinese. Oh, so you say,
Oh.
you're okay. I thought we are looking at the same board. Oh, it's different. Okay. So my coordinate is 14 Chinese and 15 number. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, this is a correct move, and because of this one, if you just connect, the whole group can be attack, right? Even can be attack. So you should play something like,
right.
Yeah, this one is same.
Yeah, it still just looks really concentrated and then.
Yeah, right. And then this fight. Yeah, this one seems to be very dangerous too. I mean, I can play like maybe like this one. So okay, so yeah, I can play something like this, I guess, the leaning attack. So if black play like this one, then I can just invade like this. So black's influence is not that useful.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why black didn't play this move. And then if black play here, locally, no, white almost always play this move. And this one is good for black. Good for white, I'm sorry, good for white. And black can play some other variation, like maybe like this one. So, but in this variation, let me change this one line further. This one is actually good for black, even though there's only 1 line difference, right? How much points difference? What do you think? Is maybe 2 points, 3 points? Yeah.
The difference 1 and, and 2?
Yeah. So yeah, this A and B. So maybe just a couple of points, I guess.
Yeah. But then the relationship, I guess. I mean, it's a little closer to the its own influence.
Right.
So that must be.
Right. So some points here. Yeah, that's right. So it gives better positive influence to the side. So yeah, this one is good for black, even though it looks very small difference. So black played a C. Yeah, so right now if I play like this, this space.
So the chat is asking why not a 3 space extension?
Oh, okay, that's a good question, right? Not, you mean this one? Is it what you mean? This space extension? I mean, there's no word for this move. So this is knight move. A is knight move. C is a last knight move, but there's no name. I mean, this is not that common for D.
Can't play it. There's nothing to call it.
Yeah. All right. So if you play here, oh, wait a minute. This one, yeah, I can take the corner. So I think this one is good for white. Yeah.
The answer is it's just a little too far.
No, a little bit too far, right? So if you play this one, I can still take the corner. And if black play here, which is normal, right?
Right. I would think the large knight's move must have been less popular before because it would seem weaker. It just leaves too much.
Right, exactly. But yeah, things have changed. So right now, if it's like this, it's good for white. Maybe a lot of you think this is still good for black because black has very good influence in the beginning. But no, you should know that AI is very, very good at invading and then live inside. So like this one, it's not confirmed territory. It's just like a potential, but it is not a big potential as it seems, to AI or the top for the top professionals too. So this variation is good for white. But things have changed. Yeah, black doesn't play this move. Black can play this. That's why he could play this last knight move. Then if I play, and that makes a huge difference. So for example, if you check this, right? Then it is same as black play here and white play this exchange, which is good for white again. But without that exchange, the white group in the corner is not completely alive.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it will require a move later on.
Right, so this one, then they can jump to the corner and then connect like this. If I play here, then what is that if it's in this variation? So that's why this one is so powerful. I can still cut this variation, this move, but number 6 is very important exchange. Without that one, this is neither. Right? Oh, you can see right now, this one,
okay.
Yeah, because of this one, it works. Otherwise, that one stone is dead. Right? If I play here, then black can connect.
Right.
Okay, so still this one looks also okay for white because white gets this one stone, and then there's not very good, the ladder breaker. If black play too many.
Black still hasn't gotten much from the influence of this situation.
No. So what I'm saying is that this one it's also okay for white.
Okay.
But no, I checked with the AI, and then if black just play like this, black's winning percentage is almost 80 something points, 84, 83 or 84. So yeah, like 83 winning percentage. It's very high. So this Joseki is absolutely good for black. I guess, the outside white can be even attacked later. And then that's also.
And this is when. Sorry, this is when white jumps into the.
Yes, right. So white didn't jump to the corner.
Right.
So Julie, you can try this one. This a last knight move. So a lot of your opponents wouldn't know this variation, this number 2. And then yeah, they didn't know, how good this variation, this Joseki is for black.
They being me, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so. Oh yeah, right.
So white.
Now.
Then white can't. White can't jump into the corner then. So they.
I can't jump to the corner, right?
Do something else.
Yeah, right. So this one, if white play A, it's a little bit good for black because it's one line further. White can't really jump to the corner at B, because of black's knight move response. So white played this one, C. Oh, what is this?
Okay.
So yeah, this one is
Double,
aiming.
double large knights.
Oh yeah, right. So this one is aiming at A. So black played at here to prevent. Then white played this move. So this A and B is good exchange for white. Let's just play here. Yeah, that looks good exchange. It is much better exchange. If black plays something like this, because I can connect and then destroy to the center. This one, you can see how good this exchange is right now. Right, it makes the tiger's mouth. So yeah, that was very interesting exchange and then sequence, right? So black couldn't connect. Black play here, and then this one is Joseki, the new Joseki. Right now.
Joseki?
Yeah, this is Joseki, right? So yeah, I didn't know that, but I later found out other professionals said this is Joseki and this is very popular. And then when I click the AI, then this one shows as almost Joseki. So yeah, they knew it. They didn't just play this one on that day. They studied before with AI. And right now, the whole opening became Joseki actually, because AI tells you what to play.
Right. Right. So nothing new has happened yet. Basically.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you should just remember this one as Joseki.
Okay.
Hmm.
Has it been given a name?
No.
Situation?
Okay, so nothing new. After this, yes.
We're basically just starting the game now.
Yeah. So this one prevents again this variation. So yeah, that was very normal. I mean, it seems like black can invade the lower side, but again, after black played the lower side, then I'm not so sure the exact variation, but yeah, because of this one, it's not. I mean, maybe yeah, if black has to play something like this, then probably black doesn't really like this variation, and especially the number one position. So black responded, black protected the weakness first. And why should play what?
I guess I would think white would jump. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is very much correct.
Oh, he did do that?
Yes, you should do that because black is very solid and strong right now. So you're right. You should protect this one. Otherwise, the invasion will become the attack invasion on the lower side. Very, very painful.
Yeah.
It's completely different after black protected the corner. Okay, and then
here.
Hmm.
Oh, never mind.
This one becomes also almost like the given exchange. Black play, white play this one first, and then play this one seemingly a little bit, aggressive because of this card, but it's not. Yeah, it's not because I make this attack first because of this weakness. in the corner. And that's pretty much the picnic hole for white.
Yeah, that looks.
So yeah, this one is completely fine. White black should just respond. And then instead of responding to the corner, it's very common to ignore this approach. Then you can play something else. So
right now, would they want to do something on the right side?
oh yeah, right. That's right, invading here. Okay, the next move is really, really important. Probably the most important so far, because in terms of the keeping the winning percentage. So if you don't play the next move, your winning percentage will drop like by 20%, maybe even 30%.
Okay, does it have to do with protecting the cutting point?
Oh yeah, right. Oh, did you see this game before?
No, I went through the opening with my dad before this, but I think we may have stopped after.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think we may have stopped after the new Joseki.
Okay.
And we were both very confused.
Oh, okay. The next move seems to be a very weird move, but that's clearly the blue spot. And then if I say like you are losing like 30% or something because of not playing the next move, probably it's related to one of the determinant situations. Do you know what are the determinant situations?
Sorry, I missed the first part of that.
Okay, so if you lose like a 30% or something, probably it's related to the determinant situations. So determinant situations are these like with a big stake, such as core, life and death, or crosscut. So the next move is to prevent the back crosscut. Where's the back crosscut? So for example, if you play something like this, then white wouldn't even respond to that jump to the corner. White will play the next move, raise it. That one to make the cross cut. Which one is to make the cross cut?
So that would be saying, where would white play now?
Yeah.
So E6.
No.
Oh, to make a cross cut. No, that would be right. Wait.
Yeah, he's not going to respond to this move. This one is not important. The whole area is not important.
Okay.
Comparing to the next move to make the cross cut. Okay, let me give you a hint. This is
so just cut. Sorry, just cut at O16.
Oh, actually, I don't know where you are talking because of the coordinate. Yeah, this is like a double pip.
So, oh, you're talking about E5?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this one. Yeah, because of this cut. I mean, this attack is painful, but the whole black group, I mean, either one is very much in danger. So if it's like this one, it's almost dead actually. Yeah, this one doesn't work. So black is very much in difficult situation right now. So that's why you have to avoid. Right? This is going to be a disaster. So yeah, it looks a little bit weird when I first see this move, but this one is the blue spot. This one is the best move. It looks pretty bad shape. It's farmer's head shape, right? One of the Yeah, one of the inefficient shape, but that's what you need. Okay, so
Okay, I'm back.
After that, I played here, but that's mistake. How come that be a mistake? Yeah, right. Now black played this one, and then black take the corner. So, oh yeah, it's this in this shape. No, the A is gone. No one play like A. It's not Joseki anymore. So you should play B. So in order to prevent, yeah,
so
that
it's just
move.
like in the other corner.
Yeah. So for this move, you should play the right move is something like this, and then here. I mean, this is one of the best variation. Oh, by the way, my computer is not that fast. It's not that expensive. The top professionals use like 5,000, like 6,000 US dollars computer. Mine is much cheaper, so mine is not as good. So the variation that I showed is all all came from my computer, so it's probably is not the best one, but yeah, this probably is one of the good variations. So this area is over concentrated now. The white territory.
White has a big corner.
Right. Yeah, black territory will be almost the same, right? Just remember this shape. So nobody gets like any territory here. But in the real game, black made a huge, way more territory. So this one is better. I could play also something like this one. Yeah, something like this. So that one is much better, but white played this one. White made a couple of mistakes here. Now black took the corner, and then white tried to make some territory in the upper side, but this one is also a mistake. I should play this exchange first. But after I played this one, black played here. So yeah, black made some territory, but white didn't have much territory. And then this one is a mistake too, with very interesting reason. Because of the next move, the black cannot play this one, this card, right? This is leather. So actually, this is a good shape. I mean, we don't really have name for this one, but it looks almost. It looks like. Do you know the name of this? This one is the. What is this one? This is monkey face. So
monkey face.
Oh yeah, this is monkey face. Oh, you didn't know that?
I've heard that, but I definitely didn't remember.
Okay, this one. What do you think?
Oh, horse face.
Horse face, right? This is horse face and the monkey face.
That one's easier to remember.
Okay, this one is in between, right?
It's dog face.
Yeah, I like to have some name for this one because this is a very common shape. But that was mistake because of the next move. This one. And it is, I think it's extremely difficult to say. So after this variation, this move, because this is good shape, so you're not going to come up with this idea. But after that exchange, black can play this card. And this will be a very difficult fight for white. I mean, white should play this one right away. And then the upper side is going to be isolated, right? So yeah, because of that move, then if black play, yeah, white doesn't want to play something like this. This is so bad shape.
Yeah,
And of course, this one, so white should play another move here, and that's pretty bad. So I just play this one, and then after black play this move, hey, look at this. Black actually
now the
pushed.
ladder breaker.
Which one? Ladder breaker? Oh yeah, right, yeah. This one works as right. So yeah, to cut this one, so I played here, but right now black made like 15 points in the corner, but white made 0, right? So and then white didn't build up any influence or something. So yeah, it's good for black. The last move here, in order to prevent that cross cut, I mean this A and B push and cut cross cut. Why should play? Okay, yeah. What do you think we're going to play? I mean, you can clearly play this one, but it looks a little bit slow. But this one should be better than the real game.
I would probably make a bamboo joint, but I'm trying to think of something.
So.
Oh well, we just talked about. Oh. So,
no. Other than C, B or C.
We just talked about the monkey face.
Oh yeah. This one. Also, it's okay, but if you play here, yeah, I can make this cut. Now black can make this cut, right? So you not only that cutting point, you want to prevent this cross cut too. Yeah. Not only this one, so you want to protect both cross cuts. Right? You see the goal. I mean, you can't really protect perfectly, but what is the most efficient way to protect?
You play further out.
Yeah, the answer is this one.
Okay, I was one off in my mind. But.
Okay, so yeah, if you play here, this one is protected, and then the other one, this cross cut, not perfectly protected, but pretty much, because right now if I play here, it's a net, right? And then I mean this kind of stuff doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah,
it's going to be like it would be easy. It would be easy to threaten that kind of. It's protecting both of them, but it seems like it would be easy just with a couple of other moves outside for that to become a problem. I guess.
Oh yeah. Right.
Which is why I would play a bamboo joint.
So yeah, this one also doesn't work. I mean, this is ladder. Even this is not ladder. It can be a net, and then this one doesn't work either. It's also the hurricane. What is this one? The hurricane ladder net. So if it's ladder, then this is hurricane ladder, but it's also net too. So anyway, this one seems to make the perfect sense, right? But I would say this shape is not common shape, not as common as the previous move, the actual game move. So yeah, it is. I think this is.
By any.
What? I'm sorry. What did you say? Oh, you're cut off. Hello. Okay, so yeah, let me just.
Hello?
Oh yeah, now I can hear you. Right. So
Sorry about that. I was just saying, so in the game, white didn't do those moves?
this is the actual game. This is the game.
Oh.
This is the game, right? So yeah, that is
Right.
yeah. This move, this A, was a rather big mistake. So why should I play this B? But B is difficult to play, right? A is way easier to play because this is kind of common shape. This is more common. But B, yeah, it's not common, right? I wouldn't think about B. I mean, I knew this one because my AI said this one is the best move. And they show some big difference in winning percentage. In fact, you know what? Actually, this one is a very good move, C. Because I don't know about the other AI program, but my AI didn't show this one as one of the the candidates move, as one of the good move. So this one probably AI didn't even see that. I mean, still, this one looks better because this card, black can make this card and then black can save that one, the cutting stone. But yeah, I think this is very great, very good move and very unique and very difficult to see. Seemingly, Shin Jinseo didn't see this move. So after this cut, black's winning percentage is like 75% right now. So yeah, black is winning a lot, and black is winning, from here, up until quite to the middle game. So yeah, after this cut. So far, if I summarize, so white made a mistake in the beginning. Both players play very well. I mean, up until this move A, it's almost 50-50. To my AI, it shows really like a 50-50. And then white made a mistake. This one, B, I mean, that normal response was a mistake. And not this one is mistake because white has to make this Atari. And this one, big mistake. Yeah, the biggest mistake, right? Because white has to protect this way. And this one is, I think, this is excellent move. Even some weak AI wouldn't even see it. So after this move, yeah, my AI didn't see that. So my computer, I mean, didn't see this move. Oh, that's what I told you, when you were cut off, right? So this is one of the great move. I think the AI, human player, Park Junghwan played better than blue spot move. So,
bonus point.
So right now, black is winning. Okay, so after this, yeah, that was quite big. So yeah, if you
I know a player at my level would be very worried about that large black group.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question, right? So right now, right? So maybe at this time, we're going to prevent this one, but black doesn't protect. So yeah, you don't really have to worry about this one because this is very solid, right? So it's easier to go outside here. So for example, this is almost, I mean, if black play at A, it's almost alive. But if I play A or maybe this one, black can easily escape to the other side.
Okay.
Right? This is broken them. So
I guess it just seems scary because it's such a large group and there's not a clear.
Another
there's not eye
one,
space, for example.
right? Another one we have to think is that
I guess either it can make eye space or connect.
right. So right now it's move 69. So at move 69, your group, even your group is being attacked, then your opponents, the attacker, cannot really get that much because it's in the middle game. If you cannot kill your group, right? So yeah, you don't really have to worry about being attacked and then lose a lot because this all the area is pretty much confirmed. If this is confirmed, it's confirmed, it's confirmed. What can you gain, right? So that's why black didn't respond. Now right now, yeah, black should play. So here, so black play this move. Black could play something else too, but I think black it's better to play this way. So there's big exchange. So if I just play this one, it's safe, but while lose a couple points here.
A lot.
So he didn't lose that couple of points, so he wants to connect this one first. And if black respond, then I can play here. There's like 2 points difference, right? But black played this move, black didn't respond.
Okay, so
and yeah,
bigger. Do you think that moving into that territory is bigger than and so sacrificing those stones is the right move?
Oh yeah, right. And then for white, because white is losing, white should probably try to do something. Some difficult situation. So yeah, right now if I just play this way, you can actually
would that make it, because black was winning prior to that, does that change the odds?
So this will be, yeah, black is still winning right now. So yeah, so white to play as the real game, they can give better winning percentage. Yeah, because this is easier too in the real game. So the corner looks pretty big, but black can still play after this. Black can still play something like this to make the core. This is already somewhat variable, right? It gives some fluctuation. So to the winning percentage. So this one is better for white. Actually, black could even play this one this way too.
Right. I was wondering because he was thinking if he could just.
Oh yeah, that's right. For black, right? Yeah, this one is possible, but this one is also. You can remember this one as also kind of joseki. It's not joseki because it's not in the beginning, but it's like a pattern here. I mean the variation after joseki. Yeah. So
it's like even.
Yeah, right. So black, after black played here, it's after black play here, white play something else, and then black play this one, and then this one is almost patterns, right? And then if black play cut, this is almost kind of pattern too.
Okay.
So
it's expected that either they get territory on the inside, or they make their way into white's territory.
Yeah. So Let me just count a little bit in this variation, right? Black is still winning, I guess. This one, how much is it? Like 20 points. Still, this is very difficult to count because of this corner. It's core, right? If black takes this one, so let's not count this one at all right now. This one probably is 9, and that's it. No, there's no confirmed territory. I mean, there can be a little bit here and here, but basically, these are only what?
It looks like white seems a little bit more set up to get some territory in the center, but is it? It's just not. It's just not enough to tell.
The center, not really. I mean, it can be attacked too. So yeah, you can say there's some potential territory. This one is at least 15 points. This one is also 15. Oh, this is actually 16. That would be like, let's say, so 31, 30. So
already ahead by 10 points.
Yeah, right. And then because of the center, but white, black, it's black's turn, black plays something like this, then black can probably attack this one. And then again, there's core here. Black play this one, this is core. The whole group is not alive. But I think black thought, this is also good, this variation. And then after this one, black can even gain in the center. So this one's, I think this is completely fine too. So black's winning percentage is still like 70 to 80%. After this one is somewhat interesting variation. So black could play something like this. Actually, I'm not so sure.
Threatening to cut. That would just be threatening to cut at G. I know we don't have the same.
Oh yeah, right.
Threatening to cut and separate. It looks like white would then have a lot of separate groups. Like black might be able to get either the 4 stone.
So black's goal probably is just erase any potential, just like make it done, all this area, and black's winning. But there's still some, again, there's this core, so black probably want to make some core threats too. So you're not going to get that much by territory, but you have some potential. There's 2 core in the left lower corner and right lower corner, right? So black's position is very thick. The white tried to attack the left side, the right side, but this one is somewhat painful. So if I play here, what's the next move? Why did he cut that one?
I would think that he was going for something on the other side then.
This one.
Block on the other side.
No, this Atari, and then make the call. And then after this one, he can make the core threats. And that's so painful. Even this is kind of staged core. Black's expected value is pretty low here because black can just use that core and then just leave. And then if white lose the whole corner too. So white can play this one in order to prevent the call. I mean, this is still, I'm sorry, this is still call. So I can play this one, but if I play that one, let's say something like this, and then this one is center. Yeah, that one is center to the corner. So yeah, that'll be so painful, and then black white is dead and in this position. So oh yeah, you should know that that edge in the corner that always exists. So white just play this move, and then black leaped here, and that was pretty good exchange for black. So white play this card. No, he want to make the cross card fight here. But what can you do? You are winning as black. So Julie, what do you think? If it's between A and B.
Okay, I'm very sorry about my internet connection.
Oh,
A
yeah.
or B. Okay.
I just kept talking, so it was okay. So now, yeah, A or B. Oh, you're cut off.
I'm back.
Okay.
A or B.
Yeah, A or B.
I'm so sorry. I would think that all of that would lead to cutting at B.
Oh.
But maybe that gives too much up.
No, it's okay. Because black is winning.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah. So this is what white wants. So white want to fight and then attack that, from that cross card. So make this one is complicated fight. But since black is winning, black just play this way.
Okay.
So yeah, right. Right now, black is so big and has not much behind on territory, but black has so much weakness. So for example, this core, B, this core, and there's some cutting point here too. So white black is winning.
So black has a lot more that they can get still.
Well, yeah, right. So so far there's no actually cross-cut fight. There are some cross-cuts, but right after the cross-cut, one side gave up. So this cross-cut and this cross-cut, there are so many cross-cuts, but it's not a cross-cut fight, right? I mean, including this one too. So there's not very complicated fight so far. And just black is win. Black actually avoided the last cross-cut. But the next move also, okay. Next move is so important. Okay, next move. Okay. Where's A and B? Oh yeah. Where's A? A? Oh, now A or B?
This is black's next move?
Yeah, black.
So this is in the spirit of playing it safe?
Okay, so yeah, you can play safe or you can play, I don't know, if cross-cut at B is good.
So isn't black trying not to get into crosscuts?
That was question. So this one also, white black is not completely dead. So black can cut here. I mean, white is pretty weak. For this one, seems to be like extremely solid but slow. Both of them actually are very difficult move to play, because if you want to play B, you have to read. Then there'll be really big fight. But if you play A, if you want to play A, it looks very slow, but you have to confirm, you have to be sure that you're winning. You have to have some confidence on the game.
Do you think at this point Black is confident that they're winning because they're trying to avoid fights?
Okay, so my guess is that he was confident on both moves. He was confident that he was winning, and he was confident on that cross cut too.
Okay, so then based on that, I think you're saying he went with B.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's a very good guess, right? He went B, and that was not a good move.
But I think I weaseled my way to that answer from the information you gave.
All right. Okay, so A is the answer. You know, white black is still winning almost like 80%.
Okay.
Actually, let me check. Oh, you know what? My AI actually showed there are almost no difference, like almost 70% between A and B. But that's because my AI or my computer didn't see white's good move. So I also saw some of the other professionals' commentary. And then after that, white played that very good move. So it shows the different winning percentage. So far, actually, Park Junghwan plays just like AI. This one is actually the best move. This is blue spot. My computer shows this one is the blue spot.
Okay.
But isn't it interesting? Because AI didn't say as Shin Jinseo saw. So right now, this is the highlight of this game. This crosscut. So white couldn't play like this. For example, this Atari, if I didn't see all the variation. So after this, it looks pretty bad.
Very dangerous for black.
Yeah. Black would just make this crosscut, and then white has only 4 liberties, while black has 3, but it's in the outside, so black can increase. So in fact, this one's a very good move. If black play here, then white can make this big territory. So black played here. Now, after this card, white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White has 1 more liberties, but still black has, black can go outside. So I think after this variation, this one is center. Park Junghwan read a lot after this, right? And then all the variation, it seems like black, white cannot block the black with only 5 liberties. So Park Junghwan thought probably premature that black is going to win this crosscut or the liberty racing. By the way, white cannot increase the liberties in that side. But even something like this variation, it's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, or maybe so 5. But Shin Jinseo saw it. After this knight move looks very loose. Then black can jump. But can you guess the next move? Okay, by next move, you can do this. All these weird I mean, like 태수지 like move, like wedge,
Yeah. Well,
hurricane,
okay, I see.
ladder, like continuous Atari. What is that?
Okay, I that one. Wait, is that you mean is that one you're saying Atari the box the 6 stones? Is that what continuous Atari?
No, not Atari right now. So what's the next move? Next move is actually a must move because we are in the Liberty Racing. Wedge.
I mean, it looks dangerous. I would guess you'd have to go at K10.
Yeah, right. This one.
Yeah.
This wedge, and then throwing in, making the hurricane shape, and then ladder.
That's what a hurricane is.
Yeah, right. This is hurricane. No, this is the one.
Okay.
Yeah, in
is that just a word for something that's really messy?
This is hurricane is somewhat like translation of Korean term, but I think no, it's same as Chinese too. So
okay.
like this one hurricane.
It's almost a ladder segment.
With the eye of hurricane here. So yeah, anyway, so you can
okay.
Looks I think my student said this is not similar, but I think this is similar hurricane. So yeah, and then you can make ladder. So this is what Shin Jinseo saw, but it's only one. But there's so many other variation. For example, this one. So if you play here, then black has only one move that works. This is I think this one. It's very weird. And then this is what Park Junghwan saw. I can see that because when they debut, then he showed this move. So after this, black has 6 liberties, and then with that, white has 5, right? So this one is given, and then white needs 12 because of the cut.
Was that a mistake that black made, not putting the diagonal?
Oh, okay, that's a good question, right? No, because after at this point, Park Junghwan saw another good move for white, which is this one. This is also what they showed, when they debut this game.
Okay.
Yeah, because of that.
So that wouldn't work.
Yeah, black is dead. And then black can play this one too. And then this one was one of the variation, but this one doesn't work because of this. It's so complicated, right? Okay, after here, black can play this one. So, yeah, I can't really show all the variations here. It's too much.
Right.
Let me show you.
Very complicated.
Very complicated.
But basically, black can't bamboo joint and can't play diagonal, so black has to jump.
Yeah, black has to jump, right? Very interesting interestingly, that is the best move among all the variation by AI. So he actually played the best move in given situation. So this one also doesn't work because of the one next core thread. There's only one core thread that works. What is that?
Okay.
So you have to say both this black white group and this white group. And maybe if you lose this one and then white black play here, then you may lose the upper one. So where is the only core threads that white has? And because because of that core thread, yeah, it works for white.
Right. So you would have to play something that affects the corner, the black corner.
Black corner? No, you have to say both white group. So if you play here, then you can say both this one, but probably this not this one. So for example, if you play something like this, yeah, the white group is dead.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Maybe like this. So what is that? It looks like I versus no I. Right? Okay, so your core thread will be only one.
So there's the to connect the groups. Oh, right. Okay. You have I don't know if I'm cutting out. I apologize. But you can Atari?
Yeah. Maybe. This Atari, this one. So you can say both groups, right? Okay, so still this is only like half of the variation, not even half of the variation of the whole variation. So anyway, so this one still is the best, the real game. So he found this one. So if you play this one first, then it's not going to bet because that doesn't work. Here, so this is the now why we'll play this one. Again, this is core. And this core thread. So what he played in the real game is the best sequence. So jump first and then push here. Does it make sense? I mean, yeah, this is so difficult. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. You believe so, right? So after this one, this is a great sequence. Push this one first and then play here. So this card doesn't work because of this ladder. So it looks like there's no way to settle, but this one they kind of negotiated at the last moment, then played here.
Okay, so that's when white has to go back and capture black's out.
Right. One very difficult variation. So this one seemingly the losing move. But no, I tried. No, this one is better. Oh, sorry. I couldn't quite understand why this one is the best move. So yeah, I guess right now black can just play something like this and attack the whole group.
You're saying
this is better for black.
Better for black. Okay.
But in the real game,
you just extended. So you think that that's a mistake?
Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. So black has to play this one more stone here. Yeah, because of this kind of the liberty racing. On this liberty ratio, black has much less liberties. Yeah, that was quite difficult. But anyway, right now, this one is also mistake from white. White should make this exchange first, to protect the lower group. So make this Atari, and then this cut.
Weaker now.
So yeah, if black play here, then this is strong, and then you can just easily connect underneath. So, but without making that exchange, right now, if I play here, then black doesn't cut here. Black played this move.
Okay.
But anyway, still white is winning. There's big life and death problem after this.
So white's winning now.
Yeah, white is winning now. White is winning from here. So the game has been reversed already.
So if the exchange you said first, would white
white is yeah, why did no I mean with that exchange, with this exchange, white is winning even more.
Okay.
With this exchange, white is winning even more. And then the reason is because he read all the variation, including this wedge. And because of this wedge, you could make this seemingly very loose move of this knight move. Okay, let's go back to this one. He saw this one, and then because of this, he could push, right, this one. And because all of this, this also, again, the fraction of the variation, he could play because all of this. Okay, wait a minute. He could have played.
So then what was black's losing move?
Black's losing move, probably this crosscut. Not quite this crosscut, because there's a couple of more chances, but after this crosscut, he couldn't stop. So that could be pretty much his losing move, this crosscut. He couldn't read all this.
So he should have played.
Yes, he shouldn't make the crosscut. He should play this one, and black could win this game. So after this, black can play. This is not.
Wanted to fight too much.
So he can just, be safe. Extremely, conservative on this crosscut. So after this move, then he can make this crosscut, and then they'll make it completely different, of course, right? With this one. So if white have to protect the crosscut, then black can play at B, which is also very painful to white. So if I play here, then black can play this one. The corner is still core. I mean, this group will be attacked. Yeah. And then
again, but he would be able to attack all groups.
Yeah, right. And the corner is still core, and black has very solid groups everywhere. So white doesn't have core threats. By the way, this one doesn't work because of this pip. And then this cut. So yeah, this one should be much better for black. So this card is almost losing move. Black has actually some chance based on AI. So for example, right now, black can just play here and something like this.
Oh, okay, just jump out.
But I think this variation doesn't make sense. It makes sense as AI, but doesn't make sense as human, because if he black wants to,
because of the cut.
Yeah, right. if black wants to choose this variation, black wouldn't have cut at A at the first place, right? So this variation is, yeah, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, just black couldn't read all the variation, like including like this wedge. So I think that's it. But in fact, right now it might be still difficult if it's me, playing white. So because at this time I was thinking about like, oh, do I have to play like A, like trying to connect underneath? But no, black can just block. I mean, this is too big. If I play,
we're worried about the left, right?
Yes, right. Right now it's not even core, it's just dead. So yeah, you can really play like this. And Shin Jinseo also this move. And then right now still is very difficult. So you can see why this is difficult. So that's kind of counter attack, but you should know the life and death on the left side. So these are all center. Black cannot play here because of this liberty racing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Black has
Here, right?
black has 5. What? So
Oh, okay. Sorry.
yeah. So how can you win this liberty racing? Because black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has 1, 2, 3, 4. But number 5 is called the mutual liberty. So if I play this one first, then black should remove its liberty. So that's why black is dead. So that one is center. Okay, now Julie, it's life and death problem. Let me give you some hint. Let me make this one as multiple choice.
Great. I love multiple choice.
Are there too many? 5 options?
Okay. The rule is to push from the outside first. Right? Okay. So then I would say,
but more efficient way. That's what?
So you want to push from the outside first rather than jumping in.
Right. But how?
So E?
E? Yeah, that's right. You got it. Right. That's the only move that can make core. And then white won this game by having only one more core threat. So yeah, if you play something else like this one doesn't work.
It really conveniently cut out where I was about to say a different one. And then I thought,
oh, really?
Cut out, and then I was like, okay, that one.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
It worked in my favor this evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're watching.
Yeah, Korea is this is morning in Korea. So if you play, yeah, this one, the number 1, this one looks good too, but white can leave, black can leave like this way. So in this case, yeah, the black cannot leave. So yeah, that one is good move. And then after that, black could play here. And basically it's core, this one.
Right. So isn't that an issue if there's also a ko in the other corner?
No. This one is much bigger than that core, so white should play, or black, both black. Black has some local core threats. Like,
It's not big enough to be a co-threat.
oh, the local core threat always works.
Yeah.
Black has 4 core threats, local core threats. But white has core threats here on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A, B, C, D, E. So white has 1 more core threat. Okay, let me show what happened. Okay, that was center. Oh, by the way, this one was alive by A or B, BI. So if white play at A, black play B. If white play B, black play at A. So that the whole black group is alive.
But that's a big enough co-threat. So.
Oh yeah, this is big enough for extra core threats. And then it started core from here. Oh, that is also core threat. And that was really big. If I black takes that one.
Oh, then they get the whole side.
Yeah, right. The whole white group is very weak too.
Oh yeah.
So that was really big. And yeah, white can respond because white has more core threats. Oh, that was really good core threat. After this, the center is dead.
Right.
So yeah, black has only the local core threats. Black
so
gave
black
up.
Basically, just needs to get something.
Yeah. So black has this local core threats. So white play here. There's this one. I mean, if I were black, I just try to play like this, but black knew that very clearly. So if you play here, then you lose by 1 core threat, because black has 1 more core threat, and white doesn't have core threat. Any core threat doesn't work. Even something like, well, I'm not so sure. Even this one, probably this one works. Yeah, because right now it works because I can save it. But this one also, this one for sure too. After this, I can play here, and black doesn't have core threats anymore. So only also just 1 core threat difference. So right
So
now,
then what's the big that black can get?
black just play the low corner, then get only this much, and then after this, white play it here, and then remove the core. So yeah, now the game is over. Yeah, this is too big. I mean, black has this much.
Along.
Black has this one, but white territory is even bigger. We can actually, let's count. Let's count to see if white is really winning. So
Yeah.
how much?
Oh wow, yeah.
It's like 50 points. I mean, can be a little bit different, but
I just checked the percentage difference right there.
oh, you can check right now. So 60, 73. I mean, it can be a little bit different.
So after the co.
So why is it 73? $23. $44. So 60. Yeah, it's pretty big difference right now. I mean, even black play this move, next move. So six, it's almost what?
About that. I just found a turning point where it said at the point when black played at h2 at the bottom, it was 50-50. And then after that, after white Atari'd at b11, it was still fairly even, but and then after this ko, then that's when white just shot up.
Oh, so can you say that the number of moves? Actually, we have some different coordinate. So what do you use? What AI do you use?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so after right now, it really depends on which AI. So if you use for example, your phone, so it has much less power, even if you use the same program. So what I understood from the other professionals and the other reviews, right now, white is winning. And it is, this is almost, no, after this, black doesn't have chance. So actually this one is the losing move. But I think pretty much right now it is still very difficult to win. So if you after this, if your AI shows some different winning percentage, then probably it doesn't really read all the way down to the core and then core threads.
Right.
So
it's just on my iPad. I'm not sure what that's.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, even okay, so yeah, let's summarize. Okay.
So what would be the next losing move? Because it seemed like black still had a chance even after all of that. It was just there's something, maybe just my AI is not reading the ko, but is there a way for black to have recovered?
So you know what? The core is pretty complicated for AI too. Because of the core thread and then all the exchange. So you may need to give some time, for your AI to process, when the core in a core situation. So after this, for example, like this one, this is when the core started, right? This one. Yeah, I think.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think black doesn't have chance.
Okay.
Yeah, at this core, because I can read all the core threads, and then that's pretty much like a step forward. I mean, this variation, this core variation. No, black has the local core threads only. Yeah, the local core threads only. I mean, what can it does? Oh, the one thing what I didn't explain is that this one, this kind of core thread, this is only core threads, the possible core threads, right?
Right. So
Sadly, it doesn't work. Nothing's work. Even if you play two moves, nothing works. I mean, it's not ladder. It's just that after you play here, it's just, I mean, it's very weak. That, but it's a net. So after this, I mean, you can probably play it this way to live, but this one is center. So it is that.
Okay, so it's not worth
Mm.
that co-threat doesn't.
Right, the co-thread doesn't work. Yeah, it's the net.
So how far back would you
So
have
yeah.
to go?
Mm.
I am so sorry about my internet. I definitely do not want to interrupt you. So I am sorry to do that.
What was your question?
How far back would you have to go to win this game for Black?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's a good question because I said this. If I say it's A, that's too early, right? But since the A, this one, yeah, these are the mistakes. But again, this move. Again, this move is difficult to not to play, right? It's almost the set of the variation A and B. So if you play A, then that means you want to attack the left side. So you want to play B, right?
That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. So, but after this, and then this, all these moves too. I mean, this card, if you don't make this cross card A, then it probably give you a better chance, or even white is black is winning. But how come you not cut? Yeah, once you made the card earlier, right?
Right.
So that's, I mean, he didn't even think about making the cross card. Because he already read.
Right. So he didn't evaluate it just by that one move, basically. He was
Yeah,
cut. So that
exactly.
that's something you always said every time, which
Yeah.
I made the mistake over and over again, but it was you have to just evaluate it as it is. But because it was a continuation, it wouldn't make any sense, even if it would be the best.
Right. So yeah, because his reading, I mean, not his reading was bad, because Shin Jinseo's reading was so much better, even better than AI. So I can't really blame Park Junghwan, not doing all these variation. And then after maybe this one is the last mistake. So he should have played here A. And actually, this is so difficult, and this is only one variation that I couldn't understand why A is so much better than B. So that was very difficult too. I don't know that
Did White ever make a mistake that would have given Black an opportunity? Or it sounds like mainly what happened is Black made a few mistakes, but we didn't really think about.
Oh, yeah, that was also a very good question. So only mistake that AI showed was
That one.
not playing this one. This is only mistake. After the cross cut, after this cross cut, right? That I should make this move first. This one first. And then play here. That's the only mistake. But no, this is still white is still winning. And then let's say white knew that. White knew all the variation, including of course, the life and death. And he won the call by one core thread. So that probably is not a mistake. Okay, right? For white.
Safe.
Yeah. Still he felt this is pretty safe. So yeah,
I for White's mistakes at all.
No.
Like White played perfectly.
Almost perfectly. Only one move, and this one. This is very interesting too. The best move right now. I mean, this is not like this is not possible as a human player, but the best move is this one. You can't really play like this. The reason is because if you play something like this, I guess because this is center, so that's core. I didn't even know read very carefully. But it seems like, right now, because this is sentence and you can make this call. So if it's like the real game, then if black play here, then you gain already because you can play this one. But it's correlated.
This is something that white could have done.
Yeah, it's based on AI. This one is the best move, but you're not going to think about this one at all because what if black play here and then play the corner? I mean, this is core. So yeah, that's too much. I mean, if I make this exchange, that's good exchange. But you have to read a lot more, and then you don't really need to read that much if you are so sure about this variation, what's going to happen. I mean, this one already is too much for most of human players. So I mean, this one is just AI's move, so it's not possible or practical.
Right. So it might just increase.
So yeah, that's not practical at all. So this is good enough. And then I can say after this crosscut, white played pretty much perfectly. So there's no flaw from white side. And then black's move, couple of mistakes, but it is still very, very difficult to avoid. So back to your question, I think this crosscut is a losing move. Almost.
Seems to always be a crosscut.
Yeah, because that's the where all the complication started, right? So if black played this move, black could have won, and then this game would be really good. And then his winning move, I mean this one pro C would be almost as if he won because of that C. That's a winning. That's not such a winning move, but it deserved to be the winning move because AI didn't show it. And NIFT by AI, right? This one was the beyond the blue spot move.
Yeah. Beyond the blue spot, it sounds like
right.
Myungwan's next book.
Oh, that's very good title, right? And then this one was good move, the AI showed. It is, sometimes I feel like AI is very creative because this is not the normal shape. I mean, sometimes you can say this one is the root, but it's completely different position like this one. This is a root shape because it looks like a root.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that in the middle of the board.
Right. This is actually completely different. This one is especially in this line, to prevent that invasion and make territory. But this is a completely different position, different purpose, right? And that's certainly not normal shape. No, we are not going to say this one is root because it's because of the purpose of the move, which
right. You normally think of it as creating a base.
No. So this is way normal, but because of this one, there was mistake. So there are a bunch of moves that are very unique, and then because they are top level, really the top human player. So you can see a lot of good move and creative move, and then maybe the early like losing move like this one. This one is not going to be a losing move. This one is actually for weak AI. It's blue spot. My AI showed this one is actually slightly better than this one. But because of his
With strong
opponent.
AI said something.
Yeah, right. So it depends on the AI, and then you can see it's a huge number of variations after this crosscut, right? I mean, you can probably say it's related to the last one core thread. Or you have to read when you make this crosscut. I mean, I'm not saying that he read all the variation up until the last core thread, but it because of that the huge number of variations and move, the AI cannot really figure it out in that short period of time. So that's why I said you have to read, you have to give some more time because it fluctuates. The AI winning percentage fluctuate, and also I guess your iPhone cannot really read all the variations, right? Or iPad. So,
Nope.
yeah, it should be at least like a 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, the desktop. Oh, by the way, it is the price went up a lot, so you can really buy that good AI with 5,000 because of the Bitcoin. So they're using exactly the same
Really?
computer. Yeah, the same computer that that dig up the Bitcoin. So yeah, you can't really buy that with that price anymore. It's much more expensive right now. I don't know right now, but it's the last time that I asked one of the YouTuber, she said it's much more expensive. So anyway, so it's because of Shin Jinseo, the Park Junghwan opponent. So that's why this crosscut became a losing move. It could be the winning move, but Shin Jinseo made this one as the losing move.
Wait, why could it be the winning move?
Because if your opponent is, for example, Kim Myungwan, then I'm not going to find all these variations. So this one could be very critical, very powerful crosscut that can finish.
Okay.
Yeah. So not only me, like most of professional, they're not going to deal in this situation. No, they're going to just kill this one.
Right.
Because you can read like these variations as white, right? Okay, so I think that's it. Do any further question?
Yeah. So again, I am so sorry.
It's okay. Yeah.
I think I just did it again.
Okay. So yeah, this game was very difficult. I hope our viewers could understand this very complicated game. This is one of the best games that I've ever seen recently. The level of the moves went so much up. So do you know right now, both Shin Jinseo and Park Junghwan, their rating is a little bit higher than the AlphaGo that played against Isidore. Yeah, they're stronger than that AlphaGo, the AlphaGo D version. Right. But of course, there's
I know maybe it could have happened without AI, but it makes me wish they had played against.
Oh yeah, right. The same
Really
that
wanted.
AlphaGo. But right now, yeah,
I
AlphaGo.
wanted people to win.
Yeah, AlphaGo. There's a bunch of other stronger version after AlphaGo Lee. So AlphaGo after that, AlphaGo Master, AlphaGo Koje, and then AlphaGo Zero. So and then right now it's even stronger than AlphaGo Zero. So the other AI. So human has no chance, but at least human could have, human has improved to beat that AlphaGo. AlphaGo D. So yeah,
Dead AlphaGo?
Which one?
Did you call it dead AlphaGo?
Yeah, that AlphaGo. That one. Yeah, that one that we know. Like, we all know that. Right? Okay, so yeah, that's it for I think today's lecture. And yeah, and I hope to see you next time.